Hey everybody, it's Christy. I am back. In my craft room. It feels really good to be back in my craft room. Today we're going to be making a cute little door hanger. I wanted to chit chat just a little bit before we get started. Let me show you what we're doing, or what we have do. We're going to do some Mod Podge. I'm going to do the dry on method, but I am going to seal it when I am done. Actually, I probably should just go ahead and do the wet, but I still haven't decided. I'm still thinking about what I should do, so we'll get to that in a minute. Hello, Marlene. Hello, Veronica. We're using Mod Podge, different scraps for a bow today. I actually want to implement a cute little character on this. This is actually going to be a gift. Hello, Amy. I have missed you all. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. I want to thank you all for your prayers, and I'm not going to get emotional. I'm going to thank you all for your prayers and being so kind and getting me through these last this last week or so. It's been rough. It's been kind of rough. I wanted to kind of show you one thing. I don't think I posted this or anything. I know some of you have sent me cards and goodies, and I appreciate them so much. I'm going to kind of put them in a little bulletin board. I'm going to get my husband to do some hanging up in here this week. Hello, Mickey. How are you? Hello, Amy. Thank you for welcoming me back. One more thing I wanted to show you guys, because it was really, really hard. Her mother's in the hospital. And she unfortunately had to stay in the hospital. She's doing better. I don't want to throw all their personal information out there. And the service was beautiful. It was a private service. Of course, my sister-in-law and I have known the family for a really long time. And they do come on here and watch sometimes. So we wanted to help as much as we could, and we did that. We pretty much, did a really good job with everything, but it was beautiful. I did make these little prayer cards. I'm going to black out her last name, but there's her little prayer cards that we did. I'm going to read it to you. I did put this in a little vellum bag that you get from Joann's. And I especially want to give a shout out to Country Family Roots Sandra and Cheryl with Cheryl's Farmhouse. They helped me kind of put my head together, because my head was not together, and putting this together. So it says, prayers for peace after loss. Dear God, please help me rise above my sadness and sorrow. Nurture my spirit with your love and light. Heavenly Father, hear my prayer and grant me peace and serenity within my soul to fill the absence in my heart. Some people make the world a more special place just by being in it. Please feed the birds. And then it has her name and date. So I did tie this off at the top just so it's easy to open. And I did stamp the back so you can easily take that off those little double-sided tape. And then it says, you are loved so much. And then I put a little angel wing on those. So that is what I made for those. It's not something a crafter wants to ever make, but we get through it and we keep going. And that's what, that's what I'm here to do. So I'm back on track, and we're going to keep going. Okay. So I thank you all for your prayers. Oh, thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate it. Did my mom pop on? Hello, Mom. Okay. So today we are going to be making this cute little door hanger. I got this mason jar, which is really, really cute. And a lot of things, you think fruit and veggies, but I was thinking, how, and people probably still do this, but how you catch lightning bugs and stuff in the jar. Well, it brings you joy. And then of course you let the bug, you let it go and everything. And I was thinking, what if we did something like with these placemats? So I bought these placemats from Barbara the Shabby Tree. I got a good special on it because she had given everybody the candle ring, which I have in my living room. But Primitives by Kathy is a very awesome, she does great designer work. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been rough because that was my bestie. So I would do that for anybody I know really close like that, but you know, it's just not something you want to do, unfortunately. But, you know, I know she'd want me to do it, if anyone. And my brothers would pull the legs off. Oh my goodness. Really, Dawn? I don't like grasshoppers. I probably feel like you do about gators, like I feel about grasshoppers. It's really bad. Like, I don't know. The look about them creeps me out. But I don't mind most of the bugs. I mean, besides the nasty ones. But anyway, you guys excuse my hair. My appearance has not been great lately. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, so Primitives by Kathy has these placemats. And you guys, these are huge. We're not even going to use this whole thing. These are huge, but they're super fun and they're a great craft project because you don't always have to use napkins. You guys can get creative. If you look on Amazon, there are tons and tons. This one, of course, has the little thing on it. So let me take the second one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dawn. I think I paper cut myself just now. Be careful. Don't do that. But you don't have to always use a napkin. You can use other things. And the amount of placemats that you can use is just amazing. So I think we're just going to go ahead and wing it and just try to do, you know, what we can. So obviously this whole thing is not going to fit on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of capture the joy in this jar. Yes, it is a paper placemat. These are the ones done. This is one that was on Barb's website. I know you watch Shabby Tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of line this up, and I'll probably trim it off here. I'm trying to think if I should trim it off. I probably will trim it off ahead of time. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to Mod Podge this onto here. And then you will take this, we'll flip this over. Because see, it's so big. It's so huge, but it's so cool. You missed this one. And then we'll go ahead and sand the sides. And then I might even do a little bit. You see how on the side of this, there's a little bit of gold? I've got my paintbrush, I've got my gold, so we might actually put a little bit of gold on it. And then we're going to put, this ribbon came from Maribel. She gave it to me in my little Valentine. So I know I love the sunflowers too. I actually should put a sunflower on it, and I have some over there, so I'm going to. But these are, and I will have to cut this, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and cut that while I'm hanging out with you guys. So Maribel gave this to me. I'm going to keep this tag on there because this stuff is going to go crazy. But what I'm going to do is, because this looks like metal, I'm going to make this at the bottom, kind of like the bottom of the jar. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I think I have a bee or two I'm going to hang on there. I will have to grab that because it's right over there. But anyway, we're just going to chit chat and hang out, and hopefully this will turn out good. I'm not sure about doing the dry method because if it hangs on her door, she might need it. It's for a gift. This is a gift for somebody. Hello, Anita. How are you? It's good to see you. So I know I you know, haven't been on much, but I had to get back in the groove of things, you guys. I've missed you. I've missed pretty much my normal life because, you know, stuff hasn't been really normal around here lately, I have to say. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of Mod Podge, and we're just going to kind of stick it on. I don't need to really put it at the top because I'm just going to probably end up painting that. But let's see what we got with this. We'll just kind of put a gentle coat, and then I'll go ahead and put this down, and then we'll probably do a top coat too. So, hello, Wanda, darling, how are you? I've missed you. I have missed you, Wanda. I have been catching other crafters on their pages. They are all amazing, and they definitely cheer me up, and they got me through some of the bad times. I probably should put something down on this. Where is my little mat? Oh, there it is. At least I can put a mat under here. This is one of them. I use like the old placemats and stuff. You don't necessarily need to get a nice fancy mat, you know. So I'm just going to make sure it's all covered, because I don't want this thing flying off. All right, so you guys know I like to have my little tools. Of course, I don't have my tool with me right now. Where'd it go? Hello. Oh, you guys, I've also been shopping and I've been getting some goodies. And I got Happy Mail going out. The postman came early, so it's gonna go out tomorrow. Hello, is it Tanya? Tana? Hello, thank you for sprinkling me out, Wanda. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of line this baby up because I do want the bees to be in there too. I don't want to cut off the bee. We'll have to probably cut off a couple, but all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it on there. I do have I usually use a roller, but that's okay. We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it. So my poor husband hasn't even been home a lot lately. He's been helping a friend work on some plumbing issues and stuff that they have. This is not going very well. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back. You guys, you have to give me some grace. It's been a while since I've crafted. I'm good here cleaning out closets. Ooh, the Goodwill tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm back too. I'm glad I'm back too. I'm just gonna put a little bit of extra sticky on it because I don't know what's going on with this. It didn't want to stay, and of course I pulled it back. I might have to start over. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll see. So my husband has been helping a friend do some plumbing in their house, and that has taken him away from here, except for the important days, of course. And he's been getting home so late at night, and I'm not used to him not being here. So it's been a little lonely around here, but you know, he's already committed to it, and it was needed. It was needed for us and for him. Hello, Not Imperfect. Hi, Connie. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm missing comments, you guys. Watching you from work. Sharon, you're always working. I know you had off yesterday. I'm just gonna use a roll it around here just for the time being. I'm not sure. Maybe my decoupage is old. I know we always say craft supplies never expire, but I'm not liking the consistency of this one. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. We'll find out what happens. But I know this can be done. This can and will be done. All right, I'll put a little bit more. I might not be using enough. That might be it. Like I said, you guys, it's been a while. It's been a while since I decoupaged. It's been a while since I did anything except for this stuff. But, you know, we got to get back in the groove of things. Hi, Tina. Tina, I'm working on something special for somebody special. So, you guys, I am sad to announce I am not going to be on tomorrow for Fun Friday. I might hop on lunchtime and maybe do a little something, but no Fun Friday tomorrow. I kind of have plans and engagement already. I am so behind on catching up with certain people, and it's just been crazy. And my housework. I'm so behind on housework. Like yesterday I cleaned a little bit, like in between my lunch break and my I'm on admin duty this week. Hello, Daylin. Hello, girl. And, oh, my new setup looks awesome. Well, thank you. Sprinkled you out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have to do well on this then, don't I? Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and do, I don't know. I feel like I need to do the drawing method, but let me see. I'm going to cut some of this off, so I don't need to put all this there. But I do need to make sure it's all the way up here. So let me put a little bit more there. I don't know. My Mod Podge looks a little runny. I don't know. Maybe I added water to it or something. Who knows? Hi, Peggy. I've missed you. I have missed you, girlfriend. All right. I'm back. I'm getting back into everything, and I'm going to make it up to y'all. All right. So I know a lot of you were going to get Happy Mail from me, but when everything happened, I didn't have the heart to come in here and do any of that at the moment because, you know, it just wasn't the first thing on my mind anymore. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I don't know why this is not staying very well. Let me try to use, I might get another different Mod Podge bottle out. I don't like wasting. I don't know what's going on with this. Let me see if I can tap it down a little bit. Just a nice little light coat with this. And then we'll see if I can dry it a little bit. Oh, everybody's saying hello to each other. I know if you guys don't see each other on other people's lives, which I'm sure some of you do, because I know you all craft with everybody else, which is amazing. You guys should be doing that. That's good that if you haven't, though, at least you've probably been missing seeing each other. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of roll this on and kind of make it as, it's okay if it's a little wonky, but I'm gonna make it as smooth as possible. And then I think I might dry it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let me see if I missed a comment. Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to see. Good evening. I'm so glad to see you. Oh, Connie, I know. I'm so glad to see you too. Thank you for sprinkling me, guys. Okay, I think I'm caught up. There's like 10 of you right now. I know everybody sees a different number. In the not near future, I don't know how near, but there might be a time where I will be on more late at night than I will during the day. It's possible. If my husband's work schedule ever changes, we're kind of wanting that to change, but I'm not wanting it to change, but I don't know how to say it. Basically, if he gets an overnight shift, I'll be on more late at night after he leaves. So you guys on the West Coast will see me at an earlier time frame, and then East Coast might have to take some replays. Sharon, did you send me a friend request? If not, you might have been hacked. Oh no. Sharon might have. Sharon and I are going to be at a craft show on Saturday. Marlene, if she might be with a customer too, because she's at work. But I will ask her if she doesn't get a chance to respond to you here today. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut it out a little bit first, because see how big this is? So you guys just joined. This is a placemat, is a paper placemat. Something a little bit different than your regular napkins. So, and I'm just making this like joy in a jar, you know? Let me flip this over so I know I'm getting it all the way. And I'm going to use my sander. I guess I'm not in a rush tonight. So, you love this pattern, Tina? Oh, good. Good, good, good. I'm glad. We got a lot of little elements we're going to add to this too. So, this is for someone special. Tina knows what I'm talking about. One of our friends' birthdays are tomorrow. So, hopefully she doesn't decide to join us tonight. Don't look at the live. Okay. All right, I am going to cut around and sand this baby, so I know that takes some time. So please tell me, what have I missed with you guys? What have you guys been up to? I know, you know, I haven't been on, I've seen some crafters. Oh, Stephanie, I loved your little moss purse. If you just, hello, Mary Jane. Hello. Oh, she did send you a friend request. Okay, awesome. Hi, Sandra. Sandra, gotta watch the replay. I did send a shout out thank you to you and Cheryl for helping me out, because it meant a lot to me. Especially in my huge time of need with everything going on. Okay. Grab my sander. You guys, one afternoon, I keep promising myself I'm going to get in here and clean my craft room, but I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? I don't know when that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So the other thing you can do, you don't have to get placemats this big. I think they have them very smaller, but this just happens to be a really big one. I would have liked to put this one on a big round, but I wanted to do something different. I know that noise is probably, you girl, no, I love you. Oh, thank you so much. Stinking to send me a notification. Really? Because I sent it like a half hour before. I sent it like a half hour before. Purposely for that reason, because I was like, I don't want Sandra to miss this. This is much better when you have, when you're not working on a table. So, you guys know what I'm doing. I don't know if that noise sounds bad or not, but I am going to, I probably will seal this like tomorrow in the daylight. But I just wanted it to sit. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. Hopefully it's not that bad. And if not, you can always come back. Hello, my mom is on. Hello, Mom. I'm back in the craft room, Mom. All right. When I'm done sanding this, I'm going to show you. Did everybody watch the video of the necklaces I'm making for the show? I was going to say tomorrow. I keep thinking today is Friday. Somebody else did that too on their life. They thought it was Friday. Like, what are we thinking? It's not Friday yet. Let me see. I'm almost done. I'm halfway. I'm more than halfway. But yeah, it just seems like Friday to me. I don't know why. Today we had a big upgrade at work, and I had all of this, I had like all these messages coming in because nobody could get a hold of us on our phones. And it just kept looping them through. So it was really weird. Wow, I have 13 people? My goodness. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm almost done. I know this part is kind of like tedious and boring. I love the way this looks, though. I really do. This is half the fun. It's like if you have something frustrating, you just sand away. My plan to be 2 margaritas in by tomorrow. Tina, I'm gonna be your driver. I can't really drink. I'm on an antibiotic. I don't know if you know that. You guys, I had to call my doctor in the middle of all this. I think the stress got to me, so I'm on an antibiotic, so I might cheat and have one, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to really mess with it, but we'll see what happens. But I might cheat and just have a small one tomorrow. But I'm just going to have fun regardless. You guys, I'm one of those people that if you take me out, I'm just fun and crazy anyway. Like that one night I'm just hyper. Maybe I'll have a cup of coffee. Got a hotel. Man, no DD needed. I know, Tina, but just in case, So yeah, we're gonna stay at the hotel. Rob's gonna hang out here with the puppies. Okay, you guys, this is so cute, is it not so far? Okay, and I do like the way it gave like a glossy look. All right, so we're gonna hide this part now. I'm not gonna go too far with that. Mom, I'll save the scraps for you. Those of you that do, hit the heart button if you do like the junk journals and the cards and stuff. I want to see how many of you do those. Because it's like a huge thing for my mom. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put, I might have to cut around this. But we're putting something here so it looks like the lid of the jar. We're going to put this as like that material. I don't know if you can cut it though. Oh, you can. Okay. I thought it would be much harder to cut. It's probably not great on your scissors, but hey, it's something. All right, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to kind of, I don't want to rip it too much, but I'm going to give like the rip look up here. Just so it's more, ooh, I should wet it first. It's gonna be covered anyway, but okay, I definitely don't want that. So we're gonna rip that part off. I just want to make it more flowy, I guess, or more natural. Okay, that's good. Because we're going to put some stuff up here. All right, so now we can put that on, and it's going to hide all that, and nothing's going to hang out the top. So I got to get my glue out. I kind of started one, but I haven't worked on it in a long time. Amy, we got to get you going on that, girl. Do you want some stuff for it? I got some scrap paper. I can send you a little bit, girl. Just private message me. I've got lots of like brochures and scrap paper, and I've got so much I don't know what to do with. And I told my mom this. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. I mean, I'm obviously gonna craft, but I better be crafting every day. I better be crafting at least once a day. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that down once that gets up. Let me move this out of the way. And then I'll probably just kind of like tuck the ends in because I don't want anybody hurting themselves on that. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this top off. By the way, these are Hobby Lobby. I got it really early in the season. I hope they have some left because I only got one, and of course now I feel like I didn't get enough. I'm going to go ahead and paint the top of this a color. I don't know what color though. Like, should I do green? What color should I do? You guys tell me. I have the Kelly green right here. I think the green on top of the jar will look kind of cool. Have you been doing other crafts and used the bee napkins and the butterfly napkin? You have? Oh my gosh, Amy, you got to send me a picture. That's so awesome. I know I have bees. I have butterflies. I got more. I got more because I had to, like, you know, go to a couple stores and coordinate some things for the, you know, the decorations and stuff for everything. And I found the cutest napkins. I don't even want to show them to you because I was like, oh, but I want to surprise my followers. But they're so cute. They're like bows. They're in the shape of a bow. Oh, you will when you're done. Good. And then I found strawberry ones, which I love strawberries. I bought some strawberry ribbon at bottom of the bin too. So a gold yellowish one. Amy and I crafted today. Hers turned out so cute. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad you guys crafted today. You want me to do gold? So I was going to do gold around the edges, like of that. Let me show you guys what this color is. That's what I was going to do. I was going to just do a light edge of gold around this end, or maybe kind of like how it was on the placemat. So you guys see how... Hi, Sandy! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming. See how the edge of this has gold, like here and here? Here and here. That's what I was going to do with that. I was going to actually incorporate that again. So I was going to do gold, but I'm going to add some bows and stuff up here. Tops are usually gold. That's true. And I don't have silver. So I think we'll just do the gold. That way it'll stick with one color. Okay. Let me get this. And I got my paintbrush here. I'm going to do a small one for the edges, but a bigger one for this up here. And then I'll glue that at the end. All right, so let me get my little gold out. Of course, it's still, you guys look, I was going to do something with this and I never got around to it. I didn't even open the darn thing yet. It's probably $2. Oh, you love the placemat, Sandy? I know. I got it from the Shabby Tree with Barb. She was doing a sale. It's a 20 pack, and they're Kathy by Primitives by Kathy, which she's an amazing designer. I love all of her stuff. Anytime I'm at a thrift store and I see Primitives by Kathy, I just buy it because I know it's going to be good. Ooh, this is very light. I might have to do at least 2 coats on this. That's okay. We're here for it. We're here to craft. We're here to craft. It just looks kind of plain. But that's all right. I don't really have another color to go underneath. And it's just cream underneath. I don't think it'll come out any better if we put a different color in. I'm not sure. I didn't think about that. Those sunflowers are beautiful. My favorite. Those are your favorite flower? I know. I love sunflowers. I don't really know if I have a favorite flower. Actually, I do. I love daisies. I lied. Daisies are my favorite because they're white and the yellow. But sunflowers is definitely second. I love getting real sunflowers. And I don't know about you guys if they have them anywhere you, but every year, in fact, I think it's coming up soon. I have to talk to my daughter because we like to go. I'll post a picture, but for the last couple years, her and I have gone to the sunflower fields where it's like $10 and you get to like take pictures in the sunflower fields, and you get to take them home, take some home, for a price they charge, of course, because nothing's free. But I remember buying this. They opened up like this little petting zoo, and we had like bought some of the sunflowers, and we were like petting the llamas, and the llamas were eating the sunflowers right out of your hand. It was so funny. I was like, what in the heck? Actually, I think it was before we paid. But I mean, it was their, I guess it was their llama. So we fed the llamas. But point taken, next time we'll go to the car with them, and then we'll go pet the llamas. Because I love llamas. I know Manny from Manny's Paper Crafting Fun loves llamas too. All right. I gotta fix this because it's not even. This is me, y'all. All right. How's that look? Good choice with the, thank you, Tina. Good choice with that gold. Sandra's here saying hi to Sandy. Okay. I'm trying to wipe this off my paintbrush here. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit of this gold. I lost it for a second. And I'm going to put like a little bit of swirl around it. No idea what the dogs are barking at. Probably somebody out front. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of do my little edges kind of like that placemat. Just a nice little, especially with this paint, it's very, very thin. This is, I think, no, it's the folk art. I'm surprised. I thought I had bought the top-notch kind from Joann's. But I'll probably just do 2, like, little. This just kind of, softens it up a little bit. You guys see what I'm doing, right? Hello, my Sandra. So, did you guys check out Sandy's page? Did you guys answer her question about favorite snack? So, my favorite snack is the salsa and chips. But I told her it can't just be any salsa. It's got to be the salsa with peach, because ever since Tawana Flats by me, and I don't know if you guys know what Tawana Flats is, but basically it's like a funky, like artsy. I say artsy because like all the walls in the restaurant are like all painted. I don't know if it's up north or what, but anyway, they have this place called Tawana Flats here. It's my favorite taco place to eat. Now it's like kind of far from me. Before it was like really close, but now it's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I know that doesn't seem very far, but it kind of is. I have to drive through Deer Crossing to go get tacos now. It's so weird for me. But anyway, they had this sauce that it has peach in it. And I fell in love with it, and they discontinued it. And I'm so mad they discontinued it. But I am thankful that Walmart has salsa with peach. All right, let me try to dry this real quick. I am going to go over it one more time, and then we get to embellish. Sorry, my cord only goes as far, guys. I'm being brave, right? Putting it on my lap. All right, guys. It's pretty dry. Let me go ahead and do one more. Anyway, that's my taco story. I'm really sad. And of course, you can buy it on eBay, but you know, it's eventually going to expire, but people like hike the prices up just for a thing of like $5. Like it wasn't salsa, it was sauce. But the peach salsa is like the closest thing to it that I have found. And I mean, who doesn't put salsa on their tacos? You might not, but I do whenever it's available. And I'm the only one in the house really that likes salsa. Rob can't eat peppers, so there's a lot of peppers in salsa. So he can't do salsa. But I can, and I don't mind. I don't eat the whole jar in one way, in one sitting. I don't. All right, so again, I'm just kind of going over making this a little bit more thicker just for a little bit of definition. And I think it just kind of adds a little something, especially it brings out that yellow and the gold. Okay. That's what we've got so far. That's super cute. Hello, Debbie. Nice to see you, Debbie. We are painting a little, well, it's not little. This is a big door hanger jar. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put it on here. I'm going to do one more layer on the top. Hopefully that's not too much. A little does not go a long way with this gold. I will say that. I guess it's not that bad. I think I do have a little bit too much though. Let me see something. Just a tad too much, darling. Just a tad. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. This is actually going to be a special gift for somebody. And I bought something special to go as an embellishment on it. So hopefully she's not watching. I'm not saying a name. That way in case she watches, she doesn't even know. But it is a special gift for somebody. So I don't know if you can still buy the placemats because I got these from the Shabby Tree from Barb. But I will post her website in the comments later, so you guys can always check it out. She's got a lot of stuff to craft with. I just ordered a bundle pack today, actually. It's one of each napkin though, but I plan on using most of them, or not all of them. I'm just getting the paint from out of here because there was paint inside the holes. There we go. All right, gonna let this dry over here for a moment. It's just laying on plastic bags. And of course, I don't have my water with me. Oh no, I have a water. Oh, okay. So we will embellish this in a moment. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm gonna grab my bees over here, you guys, because we have to put a bee on it. And then we're gonna make a rag bow. So we're getting the Bojabra. Do you know some crafters still don't know what a Bojabra is? I don't know where they've been. Barbara's so energetic. I wish I had a little bit of her energy. Yes, a little bit of her energy. I know it. I know it. If I was a free bird and didn't have a 9 to 5 job, that would be me all the time, except I would have to take a day off. I don't know how she does it either. You guys, I don't know why I still have this in the plastic. I just do. Don't make fun of me. I just do. I do. Okay. So I did get some stuff already. I did get some stuff already to kind of play with. I have this, and I know I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. And I've got this. This is left over from like the headbands and stuff I make. It's got bees on it. So we're going to get some scrap fabrics out of there. And I found this. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of start getting some of this. And then I do have like this blue color because I really like the way it's blue in the back. And I just feel like I need to add a tiny bit of blue, even if it's just like a little bit. But I do have some other blues in here. So I've got some browns. We're gonna wing it. All right, so this is where we want that. I got my white jute just to make it look a little bit more pretty, because you guys know I love my colored jute. I have lots of it. I've got to take this down tomorrow. I'm packing in my car because I got the craft show, but I'm gonna be going straight to the craft show from the hotel. It's gonna be fun. But I always pick up colored jute whenever I see it because it just adds something. All right, so I think I'm going to incorporate a little bit of this because it does have some green in it and some darker blue. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that a little bit more wide. I've got this, and these are like leftover from bows I made like for springtime. Hi, Vera Lynn. How are you? I caught some of your live yesterday about your update. I hope you are doing well. I'm always praying for you, Vera Lynn. You're on my always pray for list. You guys, God and I have been talking a lot lately. You know, I'm just trying to, it's hard, you know, I'm just trying to stay faithful. But we've been having some conversations. A little bit more conversation lately. All right, I'm going to put this one in here just because I think it's fun. I'm not liking it the way it looks there. I might skip that one. I might make this a little bit more neutral than I thought, just so it doesn't look weird, but I think I'm going to put a little bit of that in. All right, so whenever I cut like doggy scarves and stuff, I always have like a little bit of fabric left over like this. So I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. The only trouble is I can't really see the bees on this one. I kind of cut them off when I made my doggy scarves, but that's all right. We're gonna wing this for a second. We are gonna wing that for a second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to put some of this very subtle amount. I don't know. Now I'm rethinking the whole thing. You guys know it's like creating as you go, right? I know you know that. And I'm due for my hair done too soon. I pray you do well and sell out. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. I don't, it's funny you say that. I honestly don't have a ton of inventory. I wanted to be more prepared, but of course last week had to happen and all that stuff. So I don't have as much as I'd like to have, but I do have enough to, you know, to do well. So I'll joke around with you guys for a second. So this is this is my luck sometimes. Last year I did this show, and of course you have to pay, of course, to get in and all that. And Sharon, by the way, you need to PM me and tell me information I asked you for last night. Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I made $10 last year. Just nothing sold. It was really sad. But that's all right. I'm not liking this green floral. I'm liking more of the neutral, I think. And I don't even know if I want to put the blue in there. If I put the blue, it's going to be a very subtle amount. Just maybe like across it. No, I don't know. I'll just keep a little bit in there. If I don't like it, I can always do it over later, right? All right, now, you guys, I want to tell you this. I'm really angry at Joann's because when I bought this, and I found a bit of it that I had left. I'm just using this because it's got the right color sunflowers. But when I bought this a couple years ago, it was $2.99 and then 40% off. And look what price it is. Crazy. It's so crazy. But, you know, the CEO is doing well, I guess. It makes me so angry sometimes. Like, what are you people doing? What are you people doing? Okay. Now I want to kind of put this in here. Right. I know this is like so tedious. I'm going to stick it right in here, guys. I promise you. I promise you it'll be okay. All right. Now, let me see. I've got... I need to make more rad bow strips, you guys. I'm going to put just a little bit more of this bee fabric in. Even though you don't really see the bee too much. But that's all right because we're going to put our own little bees in it. And actually, I'm going to cut this in half. Or sort of. I'm one to usually cut. I don't know. All right, we'll do it this way. If you say so. All right, we're going to put that in there. I fold it like this and kind of put that in the middle so it holds. I don't know. There's lots of ways to do it. And I kind of want these to like just kind of hang down at the bottom. All right, doop, doop, do a thing. And then tie our little knot, tie our little knotty knot. I think we're gonna put a bee in the middle of it though. I think that's what I want to do. Whoop. Not bad. It's not bad. I used to... Hey, Lindsay, how are you? You only made $3 at a church? Oh, that stinks. Marlene, last year. Hey, Christy. And I used to do Bazaar all the time, and you get discouraged. Never want to do them again. I know, dear. You know what, though? I always think of it like, you know, it's not always has to be about that. At least people, you get out there, you get your stuff, you know, people get to know you, you meet other friends, you learn more about other craft shows. I always try to look at it positive like that because that's important. Okay, I don't actually mind the blue, you guys. I think these little sunflowers are doing a little something to it, so I think it's really cute. So I might end up just keeping it that way. But I am gonna put a bee in there, and you can tell it's a bee. Although I wish this was flipped a little bit more. There we go. I had to flip it the right way. Okay, there's my bow. Not the prettiest bow, but it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna grab our piece. And I think it's pretty much dry. And then we're going to glue this down. And then I was thinking of putting like a couple, I'm trying to think which side I should put it on. I'm gonna do the right because even though it's kind of, I'm gonna put it up a little bit more. It's kind of blocking a little bit of that sunflower, but I don't want it to block that bee. So that's where I'm gonna put it. And then we have the bees that we're gonna get out of. You'll continue to try. Yes, that's right. Get your name out there. Hand out cards. Yes, word of mouth is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. Making it anyway. So yeah, we are making it anyway. I mean, I've been selling. I haven't done my auctions. I was gonna do an auction tomorrow night. Was going to be my first auction, but with everything that happened, I just put my stuff away. So my spring stuff will be available next year. That's what I think of it, I guess. All right. But you guys, did you guys watch my video on my little necklaces I made out of the earrings? Yes, definitely watch it if you didn't. All right, this is a little tricky. So what I'm going to do, because this is holes, what I'm going to do, oh my gosh, y'all, I totally forgot about my yellow fabric. That may have been a little too yellow, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to get my finger savers out because, you know what? I'm going to use that yellow fabric to hang it instead of the hanger. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on the pillow, on that. All right, so I'm going to stick it on the edge of that piece there and then put it down. Because this thing has holes and I don't want to get burned. Oops. And I got burned. It was just a little piece though. I'm doing my little glue gun because it's a low temp. Because I knew I was going to put this thing on it. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. As I'm getting burned. Y'all, I'm a mess. Okay. Woo! I will have to get rid of some of those. I'll have to get rid of some of those little spider web things, the glue webbies. All right. So I'm going to hold this down for a second because it is metal. It is cute. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, it's not bad. I may redo it. We'll see what happens. If I redo it, I'll you know, I always post a picture. All right, now that's looking more like a jar now that it has that little topper on there. All right. And then we have to put our final touch in here too. So now I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. All right, let me show you guys what I did. I got, where to go? There it is. So the person whose gift this is, hummingbirds have a very special meaning to her for her grandmother. She happened to, you know, say that or something, and I was like, okay, so that mental note. So you guys, I'm gonna put a hummingbird on this for her. So I need your help with this part because I want to see where the best placement is before I put my bees on, because I don't want to put it in a place that I would have put the bee on. I have no idea why it's coming apart this way, but it did. So there we go. All right, so I got this hummingbird. This was 40% off at Joann's. I have no idea why my dog is barking, but there's the hummingbird. You craft is beautiful as always. Oh, thank you, Vera Lynn. I appreciate that. You are so sweet. Now I'm thinking it does have this little opening, like in the little piece I glued down. So I can like make it 3D if I put it in there like that. But I don't know if that makes sense. Or I was just going to maybe glue it down. Oh, I have this big glue string. Hold on, you guys. My goodness. Go away. Or I was thinking about just kind of gluing it down and just having it like pop. Kind of at the side. Well, obviously up like that. Like, would that look okay? The bird looks so real. Oh, it does? I guess it does. It's the hummingbird. So I wanted to do something that she'll like for the hummingbird. I don't know if this makes sense though, with it coming out like that. I mean, I don't have to put it in all the way. Or kind of like that. Because I can always, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? You tell me. You tell me, where should I put that? The bow's going to go down here. Well, maybe up here like this. Well, you guys put on the flower. I should put it on the flower like I had it. Like the hat. Let's see. Like I had it right there. Because this is honestly, I'll just put, I can technically put, maybe I'll put it on the flower on there. That's cute on the sunflower. Yes. Okay, you guys, I have tons of buttons. I got the ladybugs. Here are my, I've got a lot of Disney ones because I make the Disney stuff. So I was going to put the bee in the middle of the bow and maybe on this flower. But now I'm thinking, let me get two out just because I know y'all seen these bees. These are the ones from Dollar Tree, I think. Either that or Hobby Lobby. One of the two. Hi, Christy. Oh, and friends. Hello, Kim. How are you? I'm so glad you joined me. I had fun watching you the other day. Okay, let me grab a sunflower. These are not very realistic. Boy. Okay. So you guys, don't laugh at me. This is the sunflower I have. I think it's too big. I don't know. I don't know if I like the way that one looks. It looks a little cheap. Now, I have an entire, this one's better. What about that one? Is that one better? So if I put this in here somehow. Hello, can I help you?
I just wanted to let you know. Oh, that's cute. Just want to let you know I had a DoorDash order that expired today, like a coupon, so I got something.
Okay, that's fine. I'm glad you fed yourself. It's perfect. I'm thinking if I plug this one in here, it gives it a 3D look, and then I can put the bird hanging from there. But I gotta take this off when I glue it. See, this one was too big. This one definitely looks better. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put it right here, like you guys said. That way it can be 3D. I'm wondering if this will go through it, because it almost looks like it's like a pick. Ooh, are you gonna get in there? I will probably, obviously I will have to reattach and glue that, but I think it looks good there. So if I glue that there, and then I'll figure out the bird, the hummingbird, right on there. Is that good? It's super cute. The last comment I saw was super cute from Kim. Creations by Kim. She tells me it's super cute, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Kim. So that was my daughter. She didn't want to come in the live. She had a long shift today. So she was in her pajamas already. You love it? Okay, good. So I got to get this right. That way it looks more 3D now. You do it. It's fabulous. Okay, good. I may have to, because you know how flowers are put together weird, I may have to just reinforce that again. But I think that'll be good. And then we'll have it coming out of there. I think I'm going to work really, really hard later in figuring this out, but I am going to put it on here. I'm trying to see. I have a safety pin, but I don't know if that's going to do anything because it's got a wire. But I'm going to just kind of wire this in here right now as best I can so you guys can kind of see what's going to look like, but I am going to enforce that later. Okay, now for the bow, you guys. I'm stuck. There we go. For the bow, are you thinking the bee in the middle is a good idea? You can say yes or no. It won't hurt my feelings. I can always do a button too, but I like the bees, and I like this little bee on this little flower right here. Yes. Yes. Marlene says yes. Marlene, you got it, dude. All right. I feel like Michelle from Full House. You got it, dude. Speaking of Full House and old school shows and 80s, 90s, I'm in an 80s event, you guys. I'm super excited about it. Put on flower, a button on the bow. Oh, I have two, though. Oh, I already did it. Oh, Kim, I already did it. Forgive me, Kim. It doesn't look bad, though. I'm not sure about the blue, but I really wanted that blue. I might just cut the glue off. Let me see what that looks like without the blue. Let me hide it. Let me hide it real quick. And of course, I'm going to fluff these up. I like using some wired ribbon too sometimes mixed in with the, you know, I had no idea if there's a book of rules or anything anywhere that says you can't use ribbon and rag bows, but I don't know, you guys. I kind of like it without the blue. That will be a fun event. Yes, it's all 80s. So I'm still working on what I'm going to do for it because I obviously haven't had time to prep because of everything else I've been going through. But I'm thinking, I'm just going to tear that baby out and retie this. I'm thinking it's going to be a really fun event, but I'm thinking about what I'm doing, and I think I'm going to do, one of those like collaborations of two things, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I do like it without the blue. I think it looks better. Okay, let me glue this little bee on here. This little piece of glue is getting my nerves. He's gonna go right on there, like he's hanging out on the flower. And then I'm going to glue that one there. And then we might be done. Well, sort of. I still want to put my little hanger on it. Hello, Lavon. Lavanios. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome, girl. It's good to see you. I am Ruth and crafting. Huh? Oh, rules and crafting. Not with you and me, Sandy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't know if there's a rule in crafting, but I like when I incorporate some ribbons in with some rag bows. I mean, this one didn't work because of the color, I don't think, but still, it was interesting. All right, so, and I am going to leave that little twine on there because it just kind of adds a little something. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. We'll put this down. Let me see. Let me hold it there for a couple minutes. No rules with you and I. That's right. Lavon, I love your name. It's so different. I love different. If you guys can't tell, I love different. I like doing different things. My 80s craft is definitely going to be different. I can tell you that. I'm excited for it. I almost want to put one more sunflower on it, but I really don't want to mess with it anymore. Okay. So, there's what we have. I know it's kind of hard to see the hummingbird. Let me put this closer to you. But I kind of like, I'm gonna figure out how to actually brace him on there pretty good. But the hummingbird is just very meaningful to her, so that's why I chose to do that. So, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this. You guys remember this fabric, don't you? This is what we use to make my chicks. It's gorgeous. Thank you, Mom. This is what we use to make my little chickadees, the little stuffed chicks that we did, the primitive ones, because I coffee stained this with paint and coffee. So I'm going to cut a strip, and I think I'm going to use this. Let's just do it. I don't know. I'm tired of saying I'm going to do things and not do it. And I know, you know, something told me today that people don't like that. I don't know. It was like, it was a comment I saw that somebody said, like, I don't know. So I'm just like, I don't want to be a talker. I want to be a doer. You know, I just want to be a doer. It's stinking adorable, Amy says. Gorgeous. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I'll call you when I'm done here. My husband is working on his project with his friend. He's almost done. So that means no getting home at 10, 11 o'clock at night like crazy. That might be long enough, but I'm just going to cut it across just in case. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to feed it through. I may get him to drill a little bit bigger hole if we can. But that part may have to wait. But I'm just going to see how it looks. That must be my neighbor's car. So I was laughing when I came back over here, you guys. Rip, don't cut, Kim. Well, that part was kind of stiff. This is kind of stiff left over from the coffee because that was like the end of it. But I don't know if it's going to fit in here. I'm going to try. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to need him to cut. Not that I need him. I have his drill, but I'm going to do that off camera. But basically, it'll be like this. And it'll have the little hanger. Oh, my bird. My bird. My dog is going crazy because there's some motorcycle like next door. She's not used to hearing that. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed this through with a sewing needle or something. That's the part that I gotta come up with. But this will be what it looks like. So I hope you guys like it. Obviously, we're gonna face that bird, but I will take a picture tomorrow so you guys can see how that is. But I think she will love it. I hope she loves it. And let's see. This is what I wanted to show you guys. If you guys didn't check out my video, let me show you my new product. I will have these for sale, and I showed you guys how to make these. If you guys have like those teardrop, or it doesn't even have to have the teardrop earrings, but just any earrings that are like the dangly ones. So what I did was I went over to Joann's, and I got the like 3-pack, and it's all in my video, so you guys have to watch the tutorial. I got the 3-pack of like the longer necklaces, and then I just stuck some rag bows, just tiny little ones. Let me show you. This is the one I made myself and my mom. We had matching ones because I had bought the matching earrings. Look at the adorable bunny. I totally forgot to wear this when it was Easter time, you guys, but it's not necessarily Easter. It actually goes with the outfit now with my purple. But that was one that I made, and then these are the Americana ones that I made. So I just got the little Shein, off Shein. I got the little earrings, and then I just stuck the little rag bows on it, and it makes such a cute little festive necklace, and it's something that you don't see every day. So you're so funny, Kim. I'm adorable, she says. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm like a big kid. I never grew up. But I found ones with like the guitar, and then this one says love, and then this one is a little butterfly. So I just made these nice and festive. These are different, right? You don't get to see what I mean by I'm different. You don't see these every day. So I'll be selling these at the show because a lot of people are breaking out the Americana right now. I'm not completely ready, but I mean, I'm for it. If everybody else is doing it, I will put my own twist on it. But we're going to be making other things too. You guys know I do things. I like to craft different things. So this one was kind of not easy, but this one was kind of a normal thing for me because it is going to be a gift. But I just love the way it turned out. So you guys remember, you don't necessarily need all these, fancy things. Just create something with like a napkin or something that you have a leftover of. And then look online. See if you can find any adorable little placemats. Because this was a placemat. I bet Shirley will buy one. She loves jewelry. Oh gosh. Well, at least I know I'll make a little bit of money that way. More than $10 maybe. I'm just kidding, you guys. It's not about the money for me. I am just encouraging and inspiring you all to be creative and be unique, and just get creative with what you have. Sometimes you can venture out and find some really cool things, and you can switch them up and flip them. I'm going to start something new on my page that's like a flip it type thing. I've got some things in mind. I've got some things lined up. I've got a box of things to do things with that I found like at thrift stores. Oh, I know what I was going to do, you guys. I have the big craft show this weekend. You do? Kim, I'm wishing you good luck. I do too on Saturday. You guys, I remember what I forgot to do. Look, I have these words already. I'm going to make a hang tag for this. I'm going to make it one real quick for you guys. If you're wanting to stay on, you can stay on. If you need to jump off, you jump off. But I am going to use this. My mom had these when she came over and took over my craft room while I was on vacation at Key West. Best wishes to you too. Thank you so much. She let me use her little stamps, and I stamped them out on like muslin fabric. And I literally had it sitting in front of me so I wouldn't forget. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put a hang tag on this. It's gonna be like a little flower hang tag. Actually, I might just stick it right there. I'm not sure yet. Let me cut this off. I have this little thing that says let the flower bloom. So that's the one we're using. Let me cut this off though. I just kind of stamped everything on this muslin fabric, and then I'm just gonna go back later and like cut them out like I am now. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little embellishment on here. She was so cute. She was, oh, my mom. I know. She was happy to be here. She was just super excited with, you know, being in my craft room, not her own, you know. And I told her, she said, oh, I should do that. And she was only joking, of course, Kim. And I was like, no, do it. I'll put you online. Do it. Because, of course, that's a cute post and it'll get, you know, get engagement. It actually helps the page, so it's not bad. I think she was adorable, too, myself. All right. I'm wondering, I think I'm going to go ahead and just stick it right there. Oh, that's such a cute, okay, that's going to do it. It's a great craft. Thank you so much. Yes, this was the missing piece that I needed. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm trying it. It worked. It worked enough. It worked enough. Ah, that's perfect. Okay. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to feed this through and then tie it in here. It's so hot in this. You know what, you guys? I'm going to be getting a fan in here before. We have good air conditioning, but this is like a side, like add-on room, so there's no real air conditioning vent in here. So I'm going to need to get a, whatchamacallit, a fan in here, definitely. I think I'm just going to stick it right on there and tie it right on there and just kind of see how it looks. I'm not going to do anything permanent yet till I know how it looks. Anyway, I made the comment about it's so hot in here because I'm sweating. Like when I sweat, I feel like my fingers like get all weird and feel like sausages and I can't use them. I know that's a horrible analogy, but that's how it feels. I know some of you probably can relate because I know some of y'all get hot too. Okay. All right. Look at that cute little tag. You guys can read it too. Kim, FYI, you're my winner for the snack question. Oh, I am, Sandy. That's awesome. I didn't know I won anything. That's so, thank you. That's so sweet. But there I am. I think that's so cute. I think that made the, I think that made the craft, y'all. Whoop, whoop. We're going to put our little hang thing on here. All right, I'm not going to touch it anymore because I don't want to mess it up. The only thing I might do is I might rag this up a little bit with my sander. Just the end a little bit to make it look frayed a little bit. So, but I'll do that off camera because I know y'all have been watching me forever, but I'm so happy to be back. I am so happy to be back, you guys. As you know, I'm not going to, if you just came on late, I'm not doing a Fun Friday because I do have plans tomorrow. It is my dear friend's birthday. I'm going to just do it now.
You have a sticky note?
Yeah, my desk, my work desk. But I might hop on for a little afternoon craft, because I got something in mind. Either that or I will be posting a video because I did get like I said, I got a couple of goodies in my, you know, shopping therapy that I was giving myself in all the midst of everything. And I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I got that to be on the lookout for. Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to be back too. I'm just kind of roughening this up a little bit because I think it just looks cuter that way. There you go. See, now it looks cuter. Thank you so much. You guys, you're gonna make me cry now. Like, I'm happy to be back too. I'm starting to get back into the groove of things. I know that's what she would want. Again, I want to thank Cheryl and Sandra both for getting me through some of those tough days when I had to think of things that I didn't want to think of. And everybody that has reached out to me, sent cards and goodies. You guys know who you are. Some of those cards are, you know, well, I've got them all, and I will put them all on bulletin board. And you guys are always in my hearts. I'm praying for all of you that need it. Please keep me in your prayers too, because with everything going on, I'm on antibiotics, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna try to behave myself tomorrow. But I'll see you. I'll do a little live tomorrow, even if it's just a quick little craft. But no Fun Friday in the evening. So just look for me sometime in the afternoon. Okay, guys? I love you. I'm glad I'm back, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.